So today's topic is Godavari drainage systems. Godavari is popularly known as Dakshina Ganga, Dakshina Ganga, Vridha Ganga, Vridha Ganga. Next one is Ganges of South, Ganges of South streams. So these are the other names of Godavari River, and it is the largest peninsular river streams. Largest peninsular river. Largest peninsular river. And it is second largest in India after Ganga River. Second largest in India after Ganga River streams. So this is some factual information regarding to this. So total area, how much it occupies? Total area, how much it occupies friends? It occupies approximately 9.5% of the total geographical area. Okay, now after Ganga, this river occupies huge areas, students. And where it starts, where it ends, that are also important, students. This river starts at the Sahyadri, students. Sahyadris, at an altitude of 1067 meters in Triambakeshwar. Triambakeshwar, Nasik district of Maharashtra. Nasik district of Maharashtra. There it starts, students. And from there, students, it flows in a southeast direction. It flows in a southeast direction and it enters into the Bay of Bengal in Eastern Ghats. Bay of Bengal in Eastern Ghats at Rajamahendravaram. At Rajamahendravaram in Andhra Pradesh. In Andhra Pradesh. Okay, now. So it starts in Maharashtra as well as ends in Bay of Bengal in Andhra Pradesh. So it flows in a southeast direction manner, students. The total length of this river is 1465 kilometers, students. 1465 kilometers. So after Ganga, this is the river which is having large drainage basin. And what are the states that it flows through, students? Through which states it flows? I told you that it starts in Maharashtra. It flows through Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh. Next one is Odisha, Karnataka, and Andhra Pradesh. So these are the states where this Godavari river flows, students. And for all these states, Godavari is considered as a lifeline river. Like Ganga is the lifeline of India, similar to like this, for all these states, it is considered as a lifeline river, students. Among all the states, huge drainage basin of Godavari is in Maharashtra. Okay, now. So Maharashtra has the drainage system, means largest area of Godavari drainage system among all the states. And what are the boundaries of this Godavari river, students? Does it has any boundaries? Say, so this is a Godavari river. So where it flows like this, and it flows in different direction. It splits into different what we call drainage systems like this. And what generally the boundaries are? If you see in the north side of Godavari, students, northern part of Godavari consists of Sachmahal Hills, Ajanta Ranges, and Mahadevo Hills. Mahadevo Hills, students. That is in the north side, students. That is when west side, what actually is in west side? It is nothing but Western Ghats. Western Ghats. I told you that it starts at the Sahyadri ranges. And what about this southeasterns? In southeastern part, it consists of Eastern Ghats. Eastern Ghats. So these are the boundaries of Godavari River, students. And generally, so every river has its own tributaries, no doubt in that. Without tributaries, no river will have a huge drainage basin. And what are the tributaries of this Godavari River? What tributaries does it has? So first we will see about I will list out all the right bank tributaries. What are the right bank tributaries of Godavari River? So this is the map of drainage basin, Godavari drainage basin, students. You can go through this. What are the right bank tributaries, students? Dharna River, Pravara River, Sindh Pana River, Manjra River, Pedavagu River, Maner River. So these are all the right bank tributaries of Godavari, students. And what are the left bank tributaries of Godavari? What this left bank tributaries includes? This is also the drainage basin of this Godavari River, students. Left bank tributaries. What is left bank tributaries? It includes Purna, Pranahita. Next one is Indravati. Next one is Sabari. Students. So every left bank tributary you can visualize here. This is Purna. This is Indravati. This is Sabari. Okay, now this is Manjira. So like this, students, many things are there now. Among all these drainage basins, among all these tributaries, which one is the largest tributary, students? Which is considered as the largest tributary of Godavari? Indravati is considered as an largest tributary of Godavari. No, Indravati is the second largest. Most of the people will misunderstand like this, students. It is the second largest ones. Okay, now first largest is Pranahita. First largest is Pranahita, students. Pranahita river is the first largest, what we call tributary of Godavari river. And where this Pranahita river starts and where it mingles with the Godavari river, I will teach you everything in the classes, regular classes, students. So I will show you a map like this, and I will teach regarding to this every drainage basin, students. Every drainage basin I will teach like this. Okay, now. So first click on bell icon, join into our YouTube classes, students. And next one is, so I will take each and every drainage basin, students. I will take each and every drainage basin and I will try to explain the drainage basin like this ones. Okay, now. So as I told you that largest drainage basin means largest tributary of Godavari is what means Pranahita, students. This is what the tributary Pranahita. Okay, now. Venganga, Vardha river, all are the sub tributaries of Pranahita, students. So where this Pranahita starts, where it ends, what are the tributaries, sub tributaries of Pranahita? What are the tributaries of Indravati? Where Indravati river starts, where it ends. So our classes will be like this. Definitely, when you are attending the classes, you will feel comfortable, students. You will be satisfied with our classes. And today itself, you can download our app. Try to join into the classes, students. If you are unable to find it, you can contact us.